Right. Coventry versus Bournemouth we need to do next, which was our game on Friday night on the watch along, which was great fun. Thank you to everybody who joined. It was a great game as well. And in keeping with Bournemouth's start, Bournemouth won and scored another couple of worldies. This is the such interesting thing about these three teams that lead the way with Bristol City. The manager's a bit of an unknown quantity. We don't know. With Reading, is there a sense they're edging tight games? With Bournemouth, they just keep scoring worldies every game. It feels like there's an argument for each of those three that are leading the pack here, that there are things that aren't sustainable and that maybe, you find a different way of winning as you go. Let's just bring up the split screen here. So for Bournemouth, the three at the back, pretty standard looking Bournemouth team now, but no Danjuma in this game. He's been so good so far this season. Begovic, Hembling-Cook, Rico, Smith and Stacey, the wing backs, Lerma, Cook, the other Cook, and Gosling in midfield, Surridge and Solanke up top. Coventry match that. Well, no, they don't really match that formation. There's more the 3-4-3 that maybe we suggested that Watford may end up playing. Morosi, Iain, McFadzean and Ostergaard, Darboe and Giles, the wing backs, Hamer and Sheaf with O'Hare and Shipley supporting Matt Godden. Let's have a look. I've got the goals up here. Get your comments in on Coventry versus Bournemouth, which we did on the watch along. There was the opening goal, and the first of the two worldies that Bournemouth managed to score in this game. That is Lerma on the edge of the box. Morosi in goal, looks positioned well. He's looking around Surridge. But unfortunately for him, Lerma is absolutely going to larrup that to his left, and it's going to fly into the back of the net. A really, really nice finish from Lerma there to make it 1-0. Coventry get back in the game. Spot the ball there. You can see Godden has put that to his left. Begovic goes the wrong way. Godden scores again. He is definitely doing the job at championship level. Bit of a lucky bounce there. You see Solanke in the middle of the picture. He's just had his shot blocked and it broke nicely for Gosling supporting. He just dinks it over. No luck in this one, though. Look at that. He's miles out. And again, the keeper's not actually at fault. You look at that in isolation, you think, you've got to be a goalkeeper's prerogative to save a shot from there. But he absolutely flies it to Morosi's right and over into the corner. So some more brilliant some more brilliant finishes from Bournemouth. They're winning games, scoring some pretty spectacular goals. That's my only reservation I've got about it. Can you just keep scoring worldies every game? This was very annoying. There is Steve Cook and Gustavo Hamer there. We went through the rules and read the wording of the law. This was a straight red for violent conduct. You can see the referee just to the right in the picture. For those people who say I sit on the fence about stuff like these, remember, it's subjective. And the IFAB wordy dancing around semantics on this one, when you actually boil it down to, was the contact between the hand and the face negligible? The only way you get off a violent conduct red card when you put your hand up in someone's face is if the contact is negligible. For example, if you went like this to me, there you go, boom, boom, and, little tap on the face. So it's quite simple. I'll tell you where I fall. I won't sit on the fence. I thought the contact was negligible, and therefore that shouldn't have been a red card. So if you think the contact was worthy of a violent conduct red card, fine. We've got no actual solid black and white definition of negligible. No force per square millimetre of hand on face or whatever. If you think it was violent conduct, you're not wrong. No one's wrong. It's another black and white, not black and white one that they kind of squidge out of in the wording of the rules. Hulk smash the like button, please do. Ashley says, I've underestimated Bournemouth this year. Started very, very well. I did in my predictions, if anyone takes any notice of them. I think Reading will feel confident the next 3 games. Borough, Wickham, and Rotherham. Yeah, maybe the second and third of those more so than, we'll talk about Warnock and Borough in a minute. Nathan says, Bournemouth just outplayed us. No shame. 100 million team beating a 2 million team. Cov just have to move on. And this is something we talked about loads and loads. The difference between a team coming down from the Premier League with the parachute payments and the Premier League squad versus a team, or even worse still, the one that wins the playoffs in League One. The difference is just massive, isn't it? So it's good, though, because we've got high standards for Coventry, haven't we? So we expect them to do pretty well, I think. Matthew says, Martial got sent off. Look, guys, if we're talking red cards, I'm not interested in comparing one decision with the next. The only thing, if we want to debate it, which we probably don't because I think Bournemouth are going to win the game anyway, is just tell me whether you think the contact between the hand and the face, whether the force was negligible or not. That's really the only thing that's up for debate, isn't it? So there we go. My team is making me proud, says Ollie. Who do you support, Ollie? You have to let us know. Right. If you enjoyed this clip, why not go and check out the whole video? You can find that and all of my other content at my channel, the Benjamin Bloom Football Channel. And while you're there, why not hit that subscribe button and ring the bell for regular notifications?